maybe all we do need is every once in a while, just a little human contact, even if it is virtual. Every once in a while, just talking to another human and uh, who's been through the same experience.
Yeah, it's really difficult. And like you said, the it's it's hard enough for anything else when you realize how many options there are, and if it doesn't work this way, then you need to try it this way. I mean, think about working on your car or trying to grow a garden. There's so many things that go wrong from point A to point B that frustrates you. Now it's the same problem that we have, but we're trying to not feel the way that we feel. That's really difficult. I stopped using the therapy that I was using and was attempting to get a new source for therapy. Um, and I I was using this company and it just wasn't working. I had two canceled appointments back to back that were not of my doing, and I got so frustrated. And I wrote this nasty email to the company and I canceled everything. And I'm thinking to myself, I have the privilege of knowledge of how this works. I have a decent village around me that I can go to for peer support in the meantime. I know the struggles of how this works and knowing that not everything's going to be successful the first time. And I still lashed out at some random stranger and walked away from a mental health resource. And it was an important moment for me because it gave me perspective to the people that maybe are trying to cross their toe into the line of mental wellness for the very first time, or for the people that have been trying for 10 years unsuccessfully and are, just filled with resentment and trust issues about the whole process. Um, there are there are so many options, and I think what I like about WhiteFlag and several other resources, we're not the only people that do this, but we don't try to paint ourselves as the end all be all, get WhiteFlag and everything will be okay option. Nobody should ever just have one option that they like when it comes to their mental wellness, because any therapist will tell you therapy is not the only solution that you need, or the perfect solution. Even medication is not the only perfect solution that you need. It is a lot of trial and error to find what really works for you to put you in a life that you're really happy living, if you're struggling like that. And so, WhiteFlag may not be the end all be all option, but we're at least a simple, immediate one. There's so much complexity in healthcare and mental health care that it's nice to be part of the toolbox that's just there right now and doesn't require a whole lot of effort.
Well, that's very well said. But our allotted time that will be covered by insurance is nearing an end. Uh, before we before we get into our final segment, is there anything on the horizon? What's lighting you up? What's getting you most excited now?
Oh, in my personal life, I'm focused on family. I'm focused on WhiteFlag. And when I have time, I've been working on children's books. So those will come down the road, and it'll be nice to, again, like the social media side of things was great, but now it's nice to have like a tangible, constructive personal project like writing children's books that I can explore, that it feels a little bit more healthy to do. So that'll be fun on the personal side. With WhiteFlag, there's so much, Aaron. There's so much coming down the road that I'm so excited for. That we're going to start doing expansion of the app, expansion to what countries we're available in, expansion to the number of people that will be talking about it on our behalf that we get to work with. Just so much in the world of WhiteFlag that I can't wait for people to see.